Okay, welcome back to Elder Scrolls Online. It's been a couple of days since I played, even though I've been having regular videos. I actually have not logged in about a week or so. So let's see where we stopped. We're in Orsinium. We got a couple of skill points. I have 2 skill points that I'm gonna save because I'm not quite sure where to put them. I think I might start putting them in Destruction Staff passives. But let me save them until we're ready to use them. Let's go to social, take a look at our mail. Got some blacksmith materials. I think that's pretty much it. Let's look at our journal. Okay, let's see. I received an invitation to go to Wrothgar and present myself to Forge-Mother Alga in the city of Orsinium. It appears that the Orcs of Wrothgar need some sort of assistance. It seems that a trader who's friendly with a group of Khajiit has recently come into possession of a good deal of gold. He wears a very distinctive fragrance that should help me find him. Okay, that was a nice refresher. So we're looking to find Gulag, and he wears a very distinct perfume. We read this one. Trying to find the way out of here. Okay, there's a way shrine up there. I think let's go put it on the map before moving on. Oh, here, I think this is his perfume, this green thing that we're following. Let's not lose the scent. It was here somewhere. Okay, there he goes.
Good scent. It's almost enough to make this one want to stop dealing with him.
Arusha would agree, except for all the gold he gave us. He's got the luck of Joan and Jode, even if he smells like a dead Horker.
This one hopes we are blessed with half his luck and twice his gold, but not his scent. This is our spot. Go find your own. We will set up our stall when we're good and ready, and not a moment before.
Yeah, I couldn't help overhearing. Any idea where I could find Gulag?
We are new to this city. Where the one we do business with goes, we do not know. But when he left us, he headed east, toward the residential district. Of course, all the districts of this city look the same to this one.
Can I ask what business you're in?
Curious, are you? Our business is quite legal, rest assured. Not all Khajiit practice illicit trades, no matter what you may have heard. We sell elixirs of health, cures for illnesses, headache remedies, those sorts of things.
So you sell medicine?
That is a word, yes. The best for the best price. You won't find a lower price in the city, once we're actually open. But if it's Gulag you seek, just follow the smell. It is quite prominent and it lingers like unwanted house guests.
Does it go all the way back? Right, let's take a look here at a blacksmith, right? We need to find a blacksmith, because I want to see if we're ready, if we're able yet to complete our armor set. Okay, let's refine. Okay, we were looking for. Let's see what we had. We need a chest piece, a head piece, and hands. So hands, chest, and head. Let's start with something that probably doesn't use as much rubidite. Yeah, we don't even have enough. We don't even have enough. Okay, so we need some more rubidite. We'll be back. That's where we came from, so now we need to head this way.
I always knew them Palingers were up to no good. Well done.
It seems to just have vanished around here, so he must be in here.
Path is ours for as long as we want. I paid in advance.
You didn't have 2 gold pieces to rub together last time I saw you, Gula. What changed?
Fortune, my lovely. And it fell right into my lap. And who might you be? Go find another bathhouse. I hired this one for the entire day.
I'll let you deal with this, Gulak, darling. I'm going to go and get something to drink.
What's this about? If you aren't here to use the baths, it must be about my tonics. Well, I can assure you, my tonics are guaranteed to cure whatever ails you. Just takes time. And multiple applications.
Sounds like a snake oil salesman. Tell me about the deal you made with the Winterborn.
What? I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm a loyal subject of the king. I don't have anything to do with any damn Winterborn.
This letter to Uthorn Iceheart says otherwise.
No, I can explain. The people of this city, I made a deal for them. Gold from the Winterborn allows me to produce my tonics at a fraction of the cost. I'm doing this for the people.
So the clan Orcs starve?
The outlying clans. They're enemies of this city and our king. Their chiefs refuse to accept the king's rule. They'd rather stay stuck in their old ways and traditions. Meanwhile, the poor of this city can't afford medicine. I'm saving lives.
The information you passed on cost lives and gave the Winterborn supplies.
A small price to pay for a larger gain. I've been loyal to this city since before you outsiders started arriving. You have no right to judge me.
Just tell me where the Winterborn took the stolen supplies.
Fine. What's the use? See what happens when you just try to help? The supplies were sent to Frostbreak Fortress. That's where the Winterborn warlord, Yorfan Iceheart, plans to regroup his forces. I'm sure he's guarding the supplies personally.
Should we snitch or should we...
Do what you will. My tonics are out in the city now, getting to the people who need them. Sure, I won't be able to enjoy the rest of my gold, but I accomplished what I set out to do.
Okay, let's head out. Baloth for Baloth. We march come day or night. No foe can withstand us. We're terrors in a fight. Who bleeds for freedom, savage sons? Who bleeds for their brothers, savage sons? Baloth our Baloth, the champion we claim, wild boar, the blood tusk. There's glory in his name. Who bleeds for Baloth, savage sons? Who bleeds for no other? Savage sons, Baloth, friend Baloth. He pulled us from the snow, the exiled, the clanless. More savage than you know. Savage sons, charge. Okay.
Once again, welcome to Orsinium. I look forward to working with you on this grand endeavor. Ah, another traveler arrives in our grand city. Welcome, welcome. Are you one of the chosen? Do you bear the letter from the Forge-Mother?
Yep, I have the letter. Who are you?
I am a high priestess of Trinimac, serving in Orsinium's temple. Like you, I'm here at the request of Forge-Mother Alga to help revive the ancient traditions of truth, honor, and unity. I also greet new arrivals. Tell me, how is your journey?
I helped a caravan that was attacked by the Winterborn. Supplies for the outlying clans were stolen.
We've received similar reports. Just one of a series of unfortunate incidents that we plan to rectify. Orsimer soldiers and even the king himself are looking into this. King Korog believes that even those who refuse his rule must be cared for.
I know where they took the supplies.
Truly? Perhaps we can still recover the supplies the clans need to survive the winter. The decision to invite outsiders to our land has already reaped untold benefits. Tell me, where have the Winterborn hidden the supplies?
Should I turn him in or not? This is a tough one. Let's just hand him over. Gulag betrayed the clans. He says the supplies were taken to Frostbreak Fortress.
You located the stolen supplies and uncovered our betrayer. Trinimac surely sent you to us in our time of need. Take this reward for helping our people. And you must present yourself to Forge-Mother Alga. Look, here she comes now.
Is one of the outsiders who responded to my invitation, High Priestess?
Yes, Grand Forge-Mother.
Thank you, Solgra. I will speak to the outsider now. Come, outsider. We have much to discuss. So, our ambassador finally found you. Took a damn time. But you're here now, and that's what counts. Welcome to Orsinium. Amazing how fast we rebuilt the place, isn't it? Orsimer can do anything when we work together.
I found out where the Winterborn took the stolen supplies.
The damn Reachmen and their foul magic. It provides the Winterborn with an unlimited number of soldiers to send against us. Even so, our soldiers have dispatched all but one of their warlords. That bastard, Jothon Iceheart. Where are the supplies?
Frostbreak Fortress. I heard Iceheart himself guards them.
Trinimac smiles upon us then. My son, King Korog, has already traveled to Frostbreak Fortress to deal with Warlord Iceheart directly. Without a strong leader, the Winterborn threat will fade away. You must go and tell the king about the supplies.
Okay, we'll do that.
There are two things my son can't resist: food and battle. When he learned of Iceheart's location, he rushed to deal with the warlord personally. Help him end the threat and recover the supplies. The unification of the Orc clans depends on it.
How will this help King Korog unite the Orc clans?
The Winterborn pose a threat to all of Wrothgar. Jothon Iceheart in particular has long been a thorn in our side. The king issued the order to invite you to our land. If the Winterborn are defeated thanks to that order, the clans will take notice.
Doesn't King Korog have an army?
Of course. But many of our best warriors are off helping the Alliance. Besides, the other clan chiefs are too busy seeking their own glory. My son needs someone at his side who has nothing to prove. Someone without an axe to grind. Someone like you.
Okay, so where do I meet the king?
You can find my son at the camp outside Frostbreak Fortress. It's an old Breton fort southwest of Orsinium. We've been laying siege to the place for weeks, but Iceheart and his rats have burrowed deep. Go and help my son exterminate the vermin.
All right, as you wish. It looks like we're heading in the wrong direction. Let's take this one. Looks like there's a delve right here. We're gonna take all the ore we need because we desperately need it. We still have to finish up our armor set, and we've not yet done that. What is this? Agolos's journal. Entry 297. Caught a new fish. Zabani has no idea how Orsinium works. Use her to crack the King's Corner Club? Entry 298. Put her near the safe. I got what's inside, then threw the clueless Zabani fish to the guard. She gets the blame, I get the goods. Entry 299. All that work for an ugly mug? Entry 300. No fence will touch this. Need to set up a meet with us till at the Greedy Gut. She'll buy anything. Stashing this north of Aqueduct Rocks until things settle. X. Aqueduct Lags, Narrow Tree, Grey Serpent. Okay. We discovered Greystone Quarry. We'll head back there at some point in the future. Interesting, they have Spriggans here in Orsinium as well, in Wrothgar, but they're not green like the ones you find elsewhere.
That's a sight.
We won't be safe until all of the are dead. Now fire!
That looks like a whole giant fortress up there. I wonder who they're fighting. Well, we know who they're fighting, the Winterborns, but
the clans to circle the fort.
Iceheart won't escape from me this time.
Our soldiers know what to do, Kira.
let's see, the Chronicles of King Kuruk.
Then maybe this victory will finally convince you and the other chiefs to fully accept my claim to the throne.
King Kurok! For Orsinium!
Do you always just barge into the king's tent without so much as a by your leave? Who in the name of First Forge do you think you are, troll breath?
Your mother sent me to help you.
So, you're one of the outsiders my mother's been harping about. I'm Kurok, king of the Orsimer. Welcome to my war. Your timing's perfect. I'm just finishing this damn fine leg of chubloom. You hungry? I do enjoy a good meal before a fight.
No thanks, I have news. The stolen supplies are inside the fortress.
It's a good thing that that's where we're going, then. This siege was taking too long anyway. Your Fawn Iceheart is the last of the Winterborn warlords, and frankly, I'm ready to be done with him. He knows we're coming, so I'm expecting a good fight.
You told him we were coming?
You bet your arse I told him we were coming. Fair's fair. It probably scared the ice water out of his veins. I want to see you in action. You lead, I'll follow. Now, let's go kill old Iceheart. Then we can return to Orsinium and feast. We need to find a way into that fort to get to Iceheart. Talk to the siege commanders and see if they can get us inside.
Let's see, the Chronicles of King Kuruk, Book 3. By Zephyrin Frey, Chronicler of Wayrest. The journey to Wrothgar turned out to be more pleasant than I expected. Kurok continued to be a fun and exciting companion. If anything, his mood grew even lighter the closer we got to the land of his birth. Along the way, we talked of many things, including Kurok's hopes to change some of the more oppressive and restrictive traditions of his people. We should build great cities, cosmopolitan communities, places of learning and culture, Kurok said. And cuisine, lots and lots of cuisine. It's so much better than food. When we finally crossed the border into Wrothgar, the mood among Kurok's company of orcs turned somber and more serious. They knew the stakes of siding with Kurok against their clan chief and were prepared to deal with those consequences. But that didn't make marching toward possible doom any easier. Kurok, on the other hand, maintained a jovial, even childlike glee. He had prepared for this moment his entire life, and he was ready to leap headfirst into his destiny. I was afraid for him, but I was also honored to call him my friend. And if I may be so bold, just watching Kurok riding tall and proud atop his horse made my heart beat a little faster. I guess I was a bit smitten with a charismatic orc warrior. At some point, Kurok must have noticed that I was staring at him. He gave me a dazzling orc smile, winked and said, "Once I become chief, you could be one of my wives. Consider that an open invitation." I turned away, hoping he didn't see how flushed my face had become. I didn't know if I should laugh or scream in angry mortification at such a ludicrous idea. But by the time I gathered my thoughts and turned back to confront him, Kurok was holding up one gauntleted hand. "From here," he said, "I go on alone." Chief Bolazgar waited for Kurok. 4 large hulking orc warriors stood beside the chief, their angry gazes locked on the younger orc. And beyond them, it seemed to me like the entire clan had come out to see what was about to occur. "Are you going to grovel before your chief and beg my forgiveness, Kurok?" Bolazgar sneered. "No, not today," Kurok replied cheerfully. "Today I challenge you for leadership of the clan." Even from a distance, I could see that Chief Bolazgar was shaking with rage. "How dare you," he bellowed. "Do you think you can best me in fair combat, do you?" Kurag shrugged. As a matter of fact, I know I can best you. You've grown fat and weak while I've been fighting wars in distant lands, Kurag proclaimed. In fact, I'm not sure there's going to be anything fair about this combat. With a scream of pure hatred, Wrothgar drew his weapon and charged. In stark contrast, Kurag calmly unsheathed his sword and stood his ground. Then, with an economy of motion, he blocked the clan chief's initial clumsy attack, and followed that with a single devastating swipe. Wrothgar's head bounced 3 times before it came to rest against the boot of one of his honor guards. The field was silent for a long moment. Then the first call went out. Long live Chief Kurag. The rest of the clan took up the chant as each member in turn dropped one knee before the powerful Kurag. He smiled. Today begins a new day for the Orsinium, Kurag proclaimed. I will lead you to glory. On this you have my word. And it was clear that I wasn't the only one who believed him. Okay, so talk to an orc chief.
I've got a lot to do here.
Look at those catapults fly. I'm amazed the towers can withstand the punishment. The Bretons must have used orc crafters, and they built that place to last. Never fear, the Winterborn won't have a fort to protect them for much longer.
What's going on here?
Kurag summoned the chiefs of Wrothgar to besiege the Winterborn. One of our biggest problems are those Briarheart monstrosities. For every one we kill, 2 more take its place. I know there's a solution. Damn if it doesn't keep eluding us.
So what's your plan?
We need to get inside the fort. Find out where they're spawning those abominations. But the damn harpies! We can't walk 5 steps without becoming bird food. Siege Commander Dolph's working on a plan. I hope it's a good one, for all our sakes.
Alright, I'll talk to Siege Commander Dolph and see if I can help.
This is the Winterborn's final stand. We destroy the Briarhearts while Kurag deals with their warlord, Iceheart. If we succeed, Kurag will have ended a threat that has plagued us for far too long. Maybe then I'll consider accepting him as our king.
So the Harpies and Winterborn are working together?
Surprising, isn't it? We're pretty sure they're all connected through the Hag Ravens, or whatever you call those ugly old hags. It wouldn't surprise me if the Briarhearts are also their creation. They're all vile, a lot of them.
Alright, so finally, is there a problem between the chiefs and King Kurag?
You can say that. It started when he claimed the title of king. Many chiefs aren't ready to bend their knee to Kurag. It's not the orc way. But Kurag knows how to conduct a battle. Look around. No clan could muster a force such as this.
But you're working with him now?
Kurag believes that the orcs need a united kingdom. We've banded together to defend our land, but beyond that, we'll see. The Winterborn have been ransacking Wrothgar for years. At least Kurag has brought us together to try to put an end to that.
Unification sounds like a lofty goal.
Perhaps. But tradition sometimes is too high a wall to climb over. We're a proud and stubborn people. New ideas, they frighten us. And Kurag is full of new ideas. A new city, a new god. It's more than many of us can take. But if he wins the day...
Alright, that's all we need to know. Alright, hence, deal with the Harpies. Let's take a look and see where these Harpies are. Dead Nord soldiers. I don't see any Harpies here, but they're probably up ahead. Right, before we jump into this battle, we're half an hour in, so let's take a break here. We'll be right back with more Elder Scrolls Online.